Okay, so here is the last lesson that we're actually going to be covering before spring break, 11.5, dividing polynomials. So first thing we're going to look at is dividing a polynomial by a monomial. All right, so again, polynomial is one or more, dividing by a monomial, which is one term. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial. So here's our example. Here's our polynomial. And of course, this is our monomial. So if you look at, basically the division sign becomes our fraction line, right? Because division is the same thing as a fraction bar. And you'll see I have 2x cubed minus 12x squared plus 24x, all divided by 2x. So what you can basically do is divide 2x into each part. And then we simplify. So 2x cubed divided by 2x is just x squared. And then we bring down the subtraction sign. 12x squared divided by 2x is 6x. And 24x divided by 2x is 12. And so that would be our answer. Okay, so example 1a. First thing we want to do is we're going to rewrite it. So we have 8k squared minus 6k, all divided by 2k. So I'm going to take 8k squared divided by 2k, and I'm going to subtract 6k divided by 2k. Now, another way to actually solve this is what we did in the previous lesson, which would be to take out the GCF. So there are actually two different ways to find the quotient here. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. K squared over k to the first is k. Minus 6 divided by 2 is 3. And the k's are going to cancel. So 4k minus 3. Next one. Okay, so we have 3w to the third plus 18w squared plus 27w, all divided by 3w. So I'm going to rewrite this. 3w to the third over 3w plus 18w squared over 3w plus 27w over 3w. First one, we see the 3's are going to cancel. So we have w to the third over w to the first, which is w squared. 18 divided by 3 is 6. W squared over w to the first is w to the first. And 27 divided by 3 is 9. And the w's are going to cancel. Okay, so to divide a trinomial by a binomial, we're going to factor and then cancel common factors. Okay, so we're going to factor, cancel common factors in the numerator and denominator. So here we have a trinomial, x squared plus 4x plus 3, divided by x plus 3. So again, the division just becomes our fraction line. And then you have parentheses on your. Okay, so x plus 3 times x plus 1 is x squared plus 4x plus 3. So what are we able to cancel? We're able to cancel the x plus 3's. Okay, so we have x squared plus 3x minus 4 divided by x minus 1. All right. What can we factor x squared plus 3x plus 4, minus 4 into? It's going to be x plus 4, x minus 1. All over x minus 1. What do we notice? X minus 1's are going to cancel, and we get x plus 4. Next one, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6. And again, if you want to pause it here, try this on your own and see if you can simplify it and get the same answer. Go ahead and do that. So I'm going to factor x squared minus 5x plus 6. So I have x minus 2 and x minus 3 all over x minus 2. The x minus 2's are going to cancel, and I am left with x minus 3. Okay. Next one, we have x squared minus 16 divided by x plus 4. We can see x squared minus 16 is the difference of two squares, so that's going to be x plus 4, x minus 4, all divided by x plus 4. We can see the x plus 4s are going to cancel, and we're left with x minus 4. Very straightforward, guys. Okay. Let's take a look at D. So we have x squared plus 7x minus 15, all divided by x minus 2. So we're going to factor the numerator. Two numbers that multiply together to give us a negative 15 add up to 7. And we can think of all the different combinations, positive 3, negative 5, and so on. But actually there's nothing that we can factor, so actually the numerator is prime. Therefore, this is our final answer. So at this point, if you feel like you can go on and do the homework and you don't need more practice, go ahead and you can stop the recording and go ahead and work on the homework, which I'm going to list. The homework is, this is assignment number 25, and it's going to be page 709. It's going to be 13, 15, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 51, and 53. Okay, so if you need more practice, we'll take a look at the ones on this page. So I have 5x cubed plus 25x squared minus 125x, and we want to divide this all by 5x. Now this is a monomial, so this is the one that we have to split up. So we're going to have 5x cubed over 5x plus 25x squared over 5x minus 125x over 5x. So we're left with 5's will cancel, so x cubed over x to the first is x squared, plus 25 divided by 5 is 5, x squared over x is x to the first, minus 125 divided by 5 is 25. Okay. Next one, I have negative 4rs plus 28r squared minus 7r divided by a negative 7r. Actually, let me write it on underneath. So I have negative 4rs divided by negative 7r plus 28r squared divided by negative 7r minus 7r divided by negative 7r. So we have to be careful with the signs here. In the first one, negative 14 divided by negative 7 is a positive 2. The r's will cancel, so we're just left with s. 28 divided by a minus 7, that'll be a minus 4, and then it's just going to be r. And finally, the last one, that'll be plus, and then the 7r over 7r would just be a 1. Number 3. So this one's already written in the with a fraction line, so we're just going to go right to factoring. Two numbers that multiply together to give us 12 add up to 7. So that's going to be a plus 4 and a plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 3, all over x plus 3. We're going to cancel, and we get x plus 4. Next one, we have x squared minus x minus 12 divided by x minus 4. So we look to see what can we factor this into. We would factor it into x minus 4 and x plus 3. X minus 4's cancel, and we're left with x plus 3. Last one, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 over 2x plus 5. So maybe over on the side here, I'm going to do the factoring of the first part because there's a coefficient. So I'm going to turn this into x squared plus 3x minus 10. So I can make this into x plus 5, x minus 2, and then remember how we took the 2 out. I'm going to put the 2 back in and reduce. So this one is reducible by 2. So that means this factors into 2x plus 5 times x minus 1. So now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to rewrite the numerator, 2x plus 5 times x minus 1, all over 2x plus 5. Cancel the 2x plus 5. What are we left with? X minus 1. And that's it.